After leaving Milford Sounds, we were heading back to Invercargill. Bobby was in need of a good wash and we needed to restock our fridge before the next leg of our trip. We weren't in any particular rush, so we made sure to take our time and enjoy the scenery.
We wanna go, go. We wanna go,
What are we waiting for?
Most stressful time in the world, just trying to wash the car.
We got a spot! Who knew it was such hot property? So while Dylan does the outside, I'm going to be cleaning up the inside. It's a bit of a mess. It doesn't always get this bad. We just happen to have a lot of things on the floor. Get on to cleaning Bobby up. Well overdue on the outside especially. She was looking very mucky.
we wanna go, go.
So we're parked up now in this place in Invercargill at the motorhome site. The motorhome and caravanning club site. We've stayed here before. It wasn't as busy last time though. There's quite a few campers in here today. But it doesn't matter. Got here before sunset. All parked up. All paid up. And I'm going to make some dinner. Having rats. Oh, yeah, close that.
I'd like to thank Tegan for putting up with me. Also, this is a cool shot.
Cheers.
Almost drank it.
I'm going to cook the chicken up.
We wanna go, go.
In the morning we were greeted by clouds and rain. We were driving south for the last time and weren't going to let a little damp weather ruin the mood. Stirling Point and Bluff is located at the beginning or end of New Zealand State Highway 1. It is named after Captain William Stirling, who established a whaling station nearby in 1836. It's commonly known as the bottom of New Zealand, though the most southern point truly belongs to Slope Point. With our moods still high, we started the trek north again, making our way up the east coast and stopping in where we fancied, like Waipapa Lighthouse.
Someone once asked what it smells like. Cooked seaweed. Boiling sushi seaweed, and then you just left it.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's what I'd imagine it smells like. I wonder if there's a carcass down there or something. There's a lot of seagulls. That's the lighthouse.
We found out that the lovely smell that we had been sniffing on our walk towards the lighthouse actually belonged to the seal colony on the beaches below. It wasn't all too unusual to encounter a seal around the lighthouse. The lighthouse at Waipapa Point was built in response to New Zealand's worst civilian shipwreck. On the 29th of April 1881, the passenger steamer Tararua was wrecked on a reef off the point, with a loss of 131 lives. This boat was on one of its regular trips between Otago and Melbourne via Bluff. A light was ordered from England immediately, and work began on building the wooden tower and houses for the 3 keepers and their families. It was the second to last wooden lighthouse tower to be built in New Zealand, and the light was lit for the first time on New Year's Day 1884.
Alright, so we have just seen the lighthouse at Waipapa Point. Oh, it's pretty cool. Saw a seal, which is really cool. It didn't seem too happy with all these people walking past. We are now heading out to Slope Point, which is up a bit further, and then we'll be looking for a campsite or a camper stop past then. Yeah, weather seems to be holding, so hopefully the rain just stays offshore. It's pretty dark out there, so we can walk around in the dry. Pretty dark out there. Alright, shall we go?
Yeah.
So we got up to Slope Point and it's just started hailing. It's about a 20-minute walk out to get to the point, which is technically New Zealand's most southern point.
But we've driven to the most southern point.
We've driven there. We've seen the little post that's up on the shore, and we've decided we're not going to do the walk. We're just not really in the mood to get sopping wet to read a little thing on it. So we've made it technically, but just not, you know. Yeah, so now we're just googling the next stop, which is Curio Bay, which is a campsite or a motorhome park just up from it, and we're just deciding now if we want a campsite or not. But that's pretty much all our adventuring today anyway, thereabouts. Can't wait to park up, maybe make a hot meal, warm up, because today has been freezing.
Very cool photo. Tegan.
Is this a thing?
Take 2. Ah no! I was gonna flick a coin in.
Is it a thing?
I don't know. But I'm sucking. Yeah.
I don't think you meant to do that in nature.
He's like a stupid boy. Bobby!
Calling it a day, we found an NZMCA stop, where we decided to settle up and plan for the following week.
First stop in the Catlins is at the NZMCA park in, where is it? I think it might be called Niagara? Probably butchered that, I don't know how it's spelt, so we'll look it up. But yeah, it's a massive site. Looks like a walk through there, which we'll check out tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty cool. Massive site. Massive site. Should do us for tonight anyway. We're gonna make some food. I'm gonna have a beer. And we'll go from there.
Our next order of business.
Tegan's found some hot spot
Hot spot.
on the far side, next to the paddock. But we've got. That's a pizza, by the way. It's just got a lot of shit on it. Yeah, whack that in. Tegan's gonna clean all this up. Busies. Okay.